Guys, before this iPodcast begins, remember, fuck the police. Intro now. So how's it going, everybody? My name is Spazzo21. Welcome to the iPodcast number 16. I actually looked before I started doing this episode. Now, we're going to get into the stuff that's been happening on YouTube, because I always like starting off with YouTube drama. McJuggernuggets is ending with their series and starting a new one, I believe. But you know what's really funny? My friend's like, yo, I just found out McJuggernuggets is fake. And I'm just like, are you fucking serious? I don't get why people think that shit was real. I'm just like looking at it, I was like, that's acting. You can go click on the description. These are skits. It literally says these are skits. I swear. Just click on the description after channels when you go to their home page. Yeah, McJuggernuggets. We go to his channel.
Hello.
You didn't hear that? Turn down my volume. That just happened. Don't sue me. Okay, if we read... Wait, where's the... Is this the description? No, the about page. Don't click the about. Click the about page. Welcome to Company Studios, your badass jug nuggets, hilarious skits and crazy family videos. His name is Jesse Raywood. So yeah, literally, it says they're skits. Just go to the about page. That's it. Fuck that shit. But you know, I never got why people thought that shit was real. My friend's like, yo, I just found out they were fake, and I'm just like, what? You're either fucking stupid or I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. There's only one or two answers. Slap. What else is new on YouTube? Someone got shot. God. Bloody hell, someone got shot. I'm just like, why? Come on here. I mean, why do people gotta go shooting people, man? That's just messed up. I mean, it's trending on Twitter. I just got a word of it this morning because I was watching Drama Alert. Because, yeah. Christina Grimy, I'm sorry if I butchered that name, got shot and killed? Oh, she died. Oh, wait. I don't want to know. Good God. Pray for her. It's trending on Twitter. But, yeah. Jacob Satori getting exposed for how fake he is and asking people for, fucking DM things. I don't know. Nudes. I can't find any fucking good news on the YouTube channel. But it's most talked about. Now, there is this new rumor, which I heard about, and I'm just like, damn, some YouTube channels are fucked if this is real. It's just a rumor. I don't know if it's real. Even Drama Alert can't find out if it's real. But they're going to take down cyberbullying channels. And the first comes to mind is like Leafy, H3H3, and Pirate Cynical, and all that shit. How are they going to... I don't know. I mean, I don't think YouTube... I don't know what's YouTube going to do with that. That's just a rumor I heard. You know, I'm just keeping up with my daily news. But yeah, getting into like getting up to the YouTube topics. Let's get on to my channel. Yeah, that was a terrible transition, but my channel, like, yeah, there's nothing new going on my channel. I just started gaming again. They're actually doing pretty good, but I'm gonna stick away from gaming and do my other series, and then I'll do a little bit more gaming. I legit was playing. This is really funny. I didn't get this on camera, but wish I did. So I bought the DLC for Resurrection F on Dragon Ball Xenoverse, and I was playing it as a level 18, and you have to go beat Frieza's every form to Golden Frieza. And Golden Frieza's form is level 90. That's very powerful. It has like 3 bars of life you have to defeat. I'm a level 18, and I barely have a Super Saiyan form. I don't even have Super Saiyan. I don't even have Kaioken, and all I have is the Super Volleyball attack. And I actually kicked their ass. I got an A on it. I just had Goku and Vegeta like come revive me every time I fucking died. But if you beat the living shit out of Frieza and not let him hit you that many times, you can defeat him no matter what level you are. Okay, at level 1, but like a level 18, that's like, I think that's like a low level. Super low. I think I'm a level 18. I've been trying to level up. Then I got like so much points for leveling up and beating that. Got like 24 points, and now I'm just like, I don't know what to boost my attributes on. I'll do it on I saved it for the video, so yeah. Be ready to look for that. So yeah, the Saturday I love the iPodcast. It's the Saturday show, and I gotta say, like, a lot of things. Really? I don't know why that's fucking viral, but yeah, but getting off topic, but yeah, I like making these every Saturday. But back in, I just look at Cartoon Network Goodbye, and I don't know. It's doing better than the other two, and the third one's probably one of the best. But yeah. So yeah, make sure to check out those videos. No description below, because no one uses them. But I'm always trying to do better on YouTube, and I really like enjoying YouTube. But getting into the real shit here, the real shit happening in YouTube is nothing. There's a lot of channels doing a lot of shit, so. Someone got a shout out and got like 300,000 subs. I'm just like, can I just get 100, please? But I'm just scrolling down seeing what there's new on YouTube, but I don't like Jacob's tutorials, like new sweatshirt video. What the fuck? Like I'm reading it. I'm just like, the WTH, like what the fuck? I don't get your logic. I don't get it. What the fuck? And someone made a reaction video to it, and he's like, "Oh shit, I got the video stuck in my head, the song," and I'm just like, "Oh shit, he got the song stuck in his head." It's not even that catchy. It's kind of stupid. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. I'm really hyped for this series that's still going. The Nerd Cube Complete Sonic 06. I really like, I like watching it because I never got to beat the game, as I said, but I actually find it very entertaining. I do like Nerd Cube's Complete series and his other gameplay series. That brings me on to our next topic, series that I'm still working on. I recently just got a fucking new editing program that's making it really, really interesting to edit. I got more tools to edit, but it's more complex and it can edit better. That's what I'm editing right now on this, but yeah, but you just seen the you just fucking seen a fucking picture of the iPodcast, because I'm not gonna record gameplay for like 20 minutes and not say anything, because that sucks. I don't you know how much it would take a longer time to process gameplay. I don't have a powerful enough PC to render gameplay, and that's why the Dragon Ball Xenoverse is being a pain. But yeah. But I'm really enjoying that series. The series is pretty fun. I just need to be more productive and talk more and get my commentary up more, and that's the fuck. Something fell. I don't know. I don't care. But I'm working on it. You know, back to my personal life. I was you have to do a final reflection on your school year, how your school year went. And I was just like, okay, I'll give you a final reflection, because I was really pissed off about it. So I basically call out the teachers that are shit. And oh my god, my teacher's like, I'm about to read it. Do you need anything? I'm like, I'll just take these papers, and I'm like, I gotta go to a different class. I'll see you. And she was about to read it while I was in the classroom. I ran out of that classroom so fast. When I got in the hallway, I darted to like another classroom because I didn't want her to like come back. She said, Jared, come back here. I don't like how you said about your school year. She told me the next day, she's like, I don't really think it's about your teachers. I'm just like, no, I don't come here just to hang around and be with my friends. That's what I tried doing, but I legit called out my teachers that are bullshit. She's like, I need you to rewrite it. I'm just like, oh. I'm just built with more. I'm like, okay, I try being nice about it. Now I'm just going to legit call out. I'm going to call out so hard. Yeah, I'm just like, I worked like an hour on that, and I was like, someone's like, that's not long enough, and I was like, it was just, she's like, she didn't like two things. It was one paragraph. I'm not a person to write a whole bloody speech. I mean, the limit's like 780 words, but I'm like, I just write a paragraph about my year because I can. Still trying to figure out how audio works on my computer, but it's just being annoying. But I really don't like to rewrite something that I already thought was good, and I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna go get someone who can help me and do it. So I'm doing that. I found a secret hiding spot in my school that cannot be found easily. Like, my friend was exploring the school, and we were exploring the school, but we found this area that I've never seen before in the school, and it looks so cool that I want to see more of it, and I want to explore more of it. It's so cool. I've been enjoying a lot of it. I've been doing a lot of shenanigans at my school because it's the end of the year. No one gives a shit. But, yeah, that's what I've been doing at school. I'm working on stuff. I don't know. I always say I'm working on something. I'm working on my Cancer Craft. That series is still going. Don't think that series died. I haven't done one in a few weeks, but it's coming. It's 2 weeks. I'm sorry, but that's coming back. I love that series half to death, and someone's gonna be like, "Yo, please stop." My answer is no. But I've been trying to think. I was like, what can I do? What can I do? And I was just like, you know what? When I usually do those episodes, I just improvise, and that's mostly it. But I'm just worried about the editing because it takes a lot of cut, paste, cut, yeah. But the difference between my new editing program, which if you're looking for a program that's really nice and not like not Adobe Premiere, try Vegas Pro. It's I find it very nice, but it's better than what I had. The editing program I had before could not play a video, like, just play what I had on the edit screen. It would lag and build, and wouldn't play the video crispy clear. But this plays it crispy clear, and I enjoyed it. I see big YouTubers use it. I see TechSource use it. I see Leafy uses it, and that's pretty much it. I see some other YouTubers using it, but I just know Leafy and TechSource use it because they show us them using it. Yeah, I use Vegas Pro 13. It's actually a pretty good program, and I give it a thumbs up. But yeah, I'll be working on different types of videos. There's another series that I started, and I gotta finish it. I just need to know how to do it correctly. It's gonna be a 5-part series. It's gonna be really quick, and that's it. Yeah, I've been chatting for like 13 minutes. I'm trying to think of something to talk about. My Wizard 101 series was like fucking hype. Gary's Mod I'm still doing. Random dank memes compilations may come out. I don't know. They're okay to make, but they take a long ass time to make, and I'm gonna make a few more, but yeah, I'm gonna try making different types of videos and more content, more interesting content, because I've been kind of busy, and I haven't had the motivation to make a video. Dragon Ball Xenoverse can get me back because I love gaming as much as I do anything. And this is one of my first PC games that I'm actually that I converted from the Xbox One to the PC so I can play it. I'm surprised I get like 30 frame rates on that game on recording, but I find it interesting. And now I just figured out why TechSource doesn't record the screen when he's playing the gameplay, so it doesn't affect the frame rate, which I find that smart. I've been playing Clash Royale, and I've actually been trying to really enjoy it. Have you? I need to talk about this, but not Clash Royale. Clash. My grammar. Sorry. I misspeak a lot. open this shit. I got a golden chest. I don't get any good cards. I got one good card, but no. Yeah, I'm really enjoying that game. But I went up to Is there any good cards? No, there's not. But I was going up to my track field this one morning, and I went to go walk a mile because sometimes you just need to walk in life. And I saw this old lady get on, and I was just like, oh, she's probably just gonna walk around. No, this lady was running. I'm gonna say running for her, not for me. That's like a jog, but she was jogging as hard as I run when I run full speed. That's what it looked like to me, and I was just like, I wanted to take a picture, but I was like, I didn't want to do it because it's kind of weird because there was like two other people there. There were actually, if you go up to your track field in the morning, early in the morning, there are going to be people there that don't go to your school. I've learned that, but yeah, I might just go there and run a mile one day. But I like running. Running's my favorite thing to do. But I saw this old lady and she's jogging so hard, and when I started like halfway, and then she started jogging. She caught up to me when I was walking, and went almost. She was about to lap me, but oh, that's cool. But I did think that was possible, but I want to take a picture and say, what's your excuse? My excuse for not running is I don't want to damage my feet too much. I mean, I push, and I pull muscles all the time. I've pulled both my calves the other day from a little 2-mile jog, but you know, stuff like that. My friend's like, yo, if you need to go outside, you need to go see the world, and I'm just like, yeah, I need to go outside more than I used to now. I don't want to stay in my office, my laboratory, as I like calling it my office, because it's technically my office. But I like going outside and doing stuff. I mean, I love riding my dirt bike. I love to go on a run. I love to run. I love going fast. I don't care which way I'm doing it. If I'm running or I'm driving, I will go full throttle, but I don't go full throttle on the dirt bike because I don't have a long enough space. The only time I've gone full throttle on a dirt bike was in the Outback. That was very fun. But another story for another day. Yeah, I love a random I need to make a www I don't remember an RFS, random funny story. I need to make RFFs more, but they're just kind of a pain to make, and I don't really know animation well. But I'm still working on it. I just need to find a story that I'm gonna be enjoying. I think I got a story next time, but yeah, we know. But when I'm inspired, I love to just push my limit. People ask me, why do you do this? Why do you push your limits on things? And I'm just like, because I can. If I can go fast and I can push everything I got into it, then I will do it. I don't get why I get criticized in gym when I do more effort than you're supposed to do. I mean, what part of not being an athlete do you not want to push yourself? I mean, I love pushing myself. I pushed myself so hard. I went way overboard, and I got actually sent home. And one of my parents like, "What'd you do?" I'm like, "I put more effort in." And then I was just like, I had an incident where I told the teacher, like, "I'm not giving up. I'm getting to my goal, and I won't let anything stop me. I'm getting to my goal. I'll push everything to the limits to get to my goal, even if it kills me." And when I really said that, I didn't give up. I don't give up. It's the 3 words I stand by. And it just makes me in the world, I could do anything. I've been listening to motivational speeches, and I always push when I'm doing a test before I go to school. I listen to a motivational speech, so I have the motivation, the dedication to push forward. I push more effort onto my instrument. I push more effort onto me running. I hit my limit one day running, and I've not been able to hit that limit, but I was listening to a song, and it drops the bass when it just does these. It's a dubstep, so it does its dubstep. Then it goes all down, and then it starts rising up. And then when the bass drops, I started to floor it on my run as fast as I can. And when the bass dropped again, I ran farther, and then it hit one more time. Not one more time, but it hit another one, and I ran even harder. And then it hit again, but I couldn't go any faster. And that's when I said, I've hit my limit, and I tried going even faster, but I couldn't. And that's when I said, I've
I've actually hit my limit, and I really love hitting my limit on a lot of things. It just shows to never give up on what you're doing. It doesn't matter what people think of you. People do not have the right to tell you you can't do this because you're this and everything else. You know, cowards do. People give up because they're like, oh, people told me that I couldn't do this. Cowards do that, and I know that ain't you. You gotta push forward. I hear a bunch of motivational speech. I use that motivation. I say that motivation. I tell kids today, it's like, how did you get past the SWL? I'm like, I worked hard and I passed. I don't standardized testing is what it's called, but yeah, but it's really dumb, and I just bumped my mic. I apologize, but I'm moving my hands as I'm speaking because there's no interaction. I like moving around, but you know, I can actually just stand up and talk, but I'd rather sit because I love this chair, but it's not a gaming chair. I want a DX Razer, but I like to push the limits. I always tell kids, you gotta push your limits. I had a band audition test yesterday. No kid likes that test, but I was so ready for that test. I knew I wasn't gonna do as well as I could have because I didn't practice enough, but I was ready. I knew I was gonna do a good job. Not perfect, not phenomenal, but a good, decent job. And I was just like, I was ready. The teacher's like, who wants to go first? And I'm ready. He's like, Spazzo21, thanks for volunteering. And I'm like, you got it. He didn't really say Spazzo21. He said Jared, but it's whatever. Yeah, I'm like 16 years old, and I'm still not used to being called by my first name because they call me by my last name, which I'm not saying. But you know, I have friends that push me farther. I have kids that run faster than me, and I always say, you're gonna just make me push harder, and I'm gonna be able to be better than you. I've ran so hard. I've not found people who are faster than me, who put more effort than I do. It's like the only kids I can really see is people in the Olympics or a track team, but I haven't joined my track team because I haven't bothered, and I don't really think the kids in there are going to push as much as I am. I've been recommended for track for 2 years, and I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do probably the best and get some awards for it, and I'm just going to be like, there wasn't. And when I have to give a speech on it, I'm just going to be like, there was no competition. I want a competition. I mean, my friend's like 500 subs, and I'm like 38, and that just pushed me harder so I want to do as good as he does, or maybe even better, because if he can do it, I can do it, and I'm just going to keep pushing, and doing more hours and hours and work on my craft. To get skill, you got to put hours and hours on being on your craft. I've heard this so many times from a speech I listened to, and it's just like, it inspiration me. I tried doing my don't give up speech, but I didn't, it wasn't the best, but it was what I had. It's one of my favorite speeches. I still live by it to this day, and I always tell people, I'm like, you could do better. I see kids who can run harder than me if they tried, if they could do better, but no one can. They won't willingly put in the effort, and I'm just like, why wouldn't you ever want to put all your effort into something? But like, it's either they're lazy or they don't want to. I mean, I can understand if they don't want to. They don't have to run. I know running's not their thing, but I know kids who are athletes and race me, and they don't do it. They say, "Oh, I can beat you. I'm a wrestler." I'm like, I was a wrestler too, but I've taken 2 years off, and I might do it next year. And these kids are like, "Oh, I can race you. They're bigger and stronger." So I raced 2 6-foot kids, and I'm like 5'9", 5'7" at the moment. I'm 5'9" now, but he started running, and I took off, and he's like, what the fuck? I take off like a bullet. I will run as hard as my body lets me, even though it may be a lot. But it was 1 lap around a track field, so that's 1/4 mile, and I finished, and I could actually walk. I walked across the finish line. Because I was, like, running harder than him. He was jogging. And I was just like, you don't jog in a race. I run in a race. I might do track. I don't know. But it just shows that I push so much effort. When I started pushing that much effort into gym, I started putting it into band. I started putting it into math, science, history. I remember my history teacher telling me, you're not going to pass this final test. You're going to fail it. And then you're going to take the final and fail it. And you're going to take the class again. And you know what? It's like all those people who tell Leonardo DiCaprio, you're not getting an Oscar. He finally got one, and I passed that test, and I don't have to take that bloody-ass final. My teacher was like, did you retake this test? And I'm like, nope, that was my first try doing it. And she's like, you passed. And she was like mind blown. And I'm just like, don't let anybody discourage you from doing what you want in life. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do this. Just prove them wrong. That's the best motivational speech that you can be told. You can't do it. Prove them wrong if you're really into it. I have kids that are like, oh, I'm a very bad saxophone player. Oh, I suck. And I'm like, if you want to be better, there's 2 ways to have your sound so much clearer. If you have that dead saxophone sound, come closely. There's 2 options. 1, you have leaks and you need to go get it repaired. 2, you got to actually play. I know this kid who has like a crummy, not that crummy of a saxophone, but not like a super shiny saxophone. He just has a normal saxophone. He sounds phenomenal on it. I take my tenor that looks old and crappy, and I make it sound phenomenal. That's not because of the mouthpiece. It's because it's the player behind it. And a good player can take an instrument and make it sound better. It doesn't matter if you need like a $3,000 instrument. It's nice to have a $3,000 instrument. It just makes it easier to make it sound nicer. But if you are a good player, you can take any trombone and make it sound good. I mean, I take any tenor and I can make it sound as good as I play on my normal tenor. I can play any sax. My teacher told me I couldn't play this instrument I wanted to play, but that doesn't discourage me from playing that instrument. Now I'm just going to spend a bunch of time researching and finding music for that instrument. I mean, I'm not going to give up because someone said no to me. Someone told me I couldn't. Someone said I'm white, but I'm not going to give up. And neither should you. If I can do it, you can do it. If you can do another lap, if you can do 1 lap, you can do another lap. If you can do 2 laps, you can do 2 laps. That's what I used to say to myself when I'm doing a pacer. I finally got to my goal in the pacer after the second try, even though I was stopped the first time. But that's a story for a different time. Anyway, guys, I've rambled. I've said what I need to say. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you guys have a great day. Leave a like, comment down, subscribe. Help me get to 40 subs, maybe even 50. I'm really aiming for 100 at this moment. And yeah, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and that's pretty much it. That's all I have to say. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you guys enjoy this series. I am pumped as shit. I'm probably gonna make another video after this. But anyway, guys, my name is Spazzo21, and as always, outro now.